Hello everyone, my name is Aradhna Jha. Welcome in my channel. New chapter Nervous System of Class 5. In this lesson, we will learn about the structure and function of the brain, the functions of the spinal cord and nerves, the role of the sense organs. Let's start. Human body is made up of millions and trillions of cells. Nerve cells of the nervous system are highly specialized in transmitting messages from one part of the body to another. They are the oldest and the longest cells in our body. Look at the picture below. This is our nervous system. The topmost portion of our body is brain. This is spinal cord. There is ganglion and these thin wire-like structure called nerves. The nervous system is made up of the brain, the spinal cord, and a large network of nerves that covers all parts of the body. It is the most complex system of the human body. It provides us the ability to perceive, understand, and react to our surroundings. Nervous system is like a network that relays messages back and forth from the brain to different parts of the body. It does this with the help of the spinal cord, which runs from the brain down through the back and contains millions of thread-like nerves that branch out to every organ and body part. When a message comes into the brain from anywhere in the body, the brain tells the body how to react. For example, when you run, the brain sends an instruction to the circulatory system and the breathing system to work faster. The nervous system controls all the activities of all the organ systems of the human body. You can see here human nervous system again, brain, spinal cord and nerves. Now we are going to discuss about human brain. The brain is the control center of the human body. It receives information from all parts through different nerves. You know, the average adult human brain weighs about 1.3 kg to 1.4 kg. The brain contains 100 billion nerve cells. It is protected by a hard, bony skull. It is also filled with a clear fluid which serves as a cushion against jerks and injuries. The brain stores a lot of information and can recall the information when needed. This is called memory. What you are reading right now is getting stored in your brain. The brain has three main parts: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the medulla or the brainstem. Each part performs a specific role. Here you can see the parts of the human brain. This is called cerebrum, here is the cerebellum, and this part is called medulla. Cerebrum is the largest and uppermost part of the brain. It is a dome-shaped structure that controls thinking, learning ability, memory, and basic intelligence. The cerebrum part of human brain is much bigger than animals. That is why humans are the most intelligent species. Now, cerebellum. The cerebellum or the small brain is situated at the back of the head. It controls and coordinates the movement of the voluntary muscles. It helps to balance the body while walking, running, and cycling, and even help to keep us in upright position. The medulla connects the brain to the spinal cord. It controls involuntary actions like the heartbeat and breathing. It works even when a person is asleep. The brain needs a continuous supply of oxygen to function properly. The spinal cord. The spinal cord is a thick bundle of nerves that extends downwards from the base of the brain. It is enclosed and protected by the backbone or vertebral column. The spinal cord originates from the medulla. It extends almost till the lower end of the backbone. Nerves from the head region and from all other parts of the body are directly connected to the brain. So, the messages travel between the brain and the rest part of the body through the spinal cord. You can see here the parts of brain and the spinal cord, how it is connected in our body. You know, messages travel along the largest nerve at a speed of more than 90 meters per second. Nerves. Nerves or neurons, also known as nerve cells, are thin thread-like structures spread throughout the body. They are specialized to carry messages through an electrochemical process. Nerves link every part of the body to the brain through the spinal cord. Our body has three kinds of nerves: sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. You can see here the diagram of the nerve cell. This is called the nucleus of the nerve cell. Here is these branches like structure are called dendrons, and these structures are called axon, and these are the synapses. These are the synapses. Okay, and these joints are known as nodes of Ranvier. These all have important role in transmitting of messages from brain to all parts of the body or from all parts of the body to brain. Now come to the sensory neuron, the nerves which send messages to the brain from receptors, skin, eyes, nose, tongue and ears in the body are called the sensory nerves. Okay, as all of you know, skin, eyes, nose, tongue and eyes are the 5 sense organs of our body. So with the help of these sense organs, messages are transmitted to the brain from receptors. Now motor neurons. Motor neurons transmit sensory signals or messages from the brain to the effectors in the body such as muscles and glands. Now mixed neurons. They carry messages from both sensory and motor nerves. Information belt. The right half of the brain controls the left side of the body. Similarly, the left half of the brain controls the right side of the body. Thus, which one side of the brain is damaged, the opposite side of the body gets affected. Now, reflex actions. The automatic response of the body to an event is called a reflex action. Most reflex action takes place due to messages sent by the spinal cord. The brain is not involved in reflex actions. These actions are very fast. For example, if you touch a hot object accidentally, you will withdraw your hand almost immediately. Does the thought of food make your mouth water? Here the thought of food is known as the stimulus and the production of saliva in your mouth is the response. The brain can store about 100 million bits of information in a lifetime. Now, the sense organs. There are 5 sense organs that help us to know about our surrounding. These are sight, smell, touch, hearing and taste. Accordingly, we have 5 sense organs. They are eyes, nose, skin, ears and tongue. They connect us to outside world. The eye. The eye is the organ of vision. It has many parts and each one of them help us to see. Try blinking one of your eyes in front of a mirror. Can you see the skin that covers your eye every time it closes? This is called an eyelid. It protects our eyes from tiny objects that might enter in it. The short hair on the tip of an eyelid are called eyelashes. In front of the Colored part of an eye, iris, is a transparent covering called the cornea. The middle layer of the wall of an eyeball absorbs excessive light and gives light to the iris, which surrounds an opening called pupil. The innermost layer of an eye, where light sensitive cells are found, is called the retina. Here you can see the structure of eye. This portion is called pupil and this is the iris. Now ears. The main sense organs responsible for hearing is our ears. Our ears are composed of the outer ear, which helps collect the sound and sends it to the inner ear. Our ears also have tiny hair that can detect small vibrations. The external ear consists of the pinna and the auditory canal. The second waves collected by the pinna travel through the auditory canal and strike the eardrum. The eardrum is connected to the middle ear, which has three tiny bones. These bones carry the sound waves to the cochlea of the internal ear. From the cochlea, the sound waves are carried to the brain by the auditory nerves. Here you can see the diagram of our ear. Here is this part is called pinna. Okay. Here is the auditory canal. This part is the eardrum. Here are the ear ossicles, cochlea, cochlear nerve, and eustachian tube. Do you know the smallest bone of our body is found in our ear? That is stapes. Smallest bone in our ear. Now, the nose. Nose is the organ of smell. Dust particles enter our nose along with the air we breathe in. The inner lining of the nose has a small hair which trap dust particles and filter the air. The upper part of the nose has nerve cells which form the olfactory nerve. The olfactory nerve carries messages from nose to the brain. Here is the structure of the nose. Here is the nasal bone. Here is the cartilage, which helps in the process of breathing. Now, the tongue. The tongue helps us to taste. The tongue has thousands of taste buds which have nerve endings that carry messages to the brain. We can sense 4 types of taste: sweet, sour, salty and bitter. The taste buds are grouped together in different areas or zones on the tongue. Here you can see the taste zones on the tongue. Here is the bitter area, here is the sour area, and this is the salty and sweet area. Sour area, this is the salty area, and this is the bitter area. Okay. Now, wash your hands properly. Now move your fingers on your tongue. The surface will be rough because of the presence of taste bud. Now come to the skin. The skin covers the entire body. It has millions of tiny nerve endings. The nerves in some places are close together. They help us to feel heat, cold, pain, pressure and touch. Here you can see the structure of the skin. These are the sebaceous glands found inside our skin. These are the nerves. Blue color, red color nerves we can easily see. Red color is the artery and blue color is the vein. They have important role in transportation of blood and nutrients in our body. The human brain produces enough electricity to power a low voltage bulb. Now there is one more activity. Here you can see fingerprints are the tiny ridges, holes and valley patterns on the tip of each finger. They are totally unique, means that no 2 fingerprints are ever exactly alike. They may be slightly different. Make a fingerprint record chat with your friend. Roll the right index finger lightly on an ink pad and then press your finger on the chart. Closely examine each fingerprint pattern with the help of a hand lens. Here are the important terms of the chapter: cerebrum, the largest part of the brain that controls the ability to think, learn, decide, remember, dream, and feel. Cerebellum, the part of the brain which coordinates all the voluntary movements. Medulla, the part of the brain which controls involuntary actions, stimulates anything that causes a response in an organism. Nerves, bundle of fibers that connect the brain with other parts of the body. Spinal cord, a thick cord of nerve tissue that extends down from the brain. Reflex action, an automatic response of the body which is under the control of the spinal cord. Taste bud, tiny sense organs on the surface of the tongue that help us to detect various tastes. Thank you. If you liked my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share my channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.